Now that we have this pattern color blocked and ready to go, it's time to cut it out and sew it together. Hi, I'm Christina and I love to digitally apparel pattern, creating unique pieces of wearable art. And I am super excited to be putting together a colored blocked bodice today. So let's get sewing. Now that I have my pattern printed out, I'm going to cut it out of the paper. I really love working in half scale first because you can fit a half scale mostly on one sheet of paper and it's super fast to cut out and get going. Next, I'm going to grab out my fabric and I'm going to lay my pattern on and pin it down. Since I am going to be lining up some color blocking for the shoulders and front, I am actually going to be tracing some of it out. So after I cut out my pattern, I'm going to bring out my tracing paper and tracing wheel, and I'm going to lay the tracing paper on the top and bottom, and I'm going to mark the dart, and then I'm going to mark the notches in the arms so I know which one's the front and which one's the back. Then I'm going to do the same for the front. I'm going to lay out my fabric, pin down my pattern, cut out my pattern piece, and then I'm going to actually trace that entire center front line. This way I can definitely make sure I'm hitting that notch and getting it to line up perfectly. Next, I'm going to move on to my white fabric or just muslin. I'm going to pin it down, cut it out, and again, because it's that center front area, I'm going to go ahead and mark it. Now, since I am marking white on white, I want to change my wheel to more of the pizza wheel instead of the serrated wheel. This will give you a much more solid line that you'll actually be able to see on white on white. Then I'm just going to cut out my other two shoulder pieces. I could have combined these into one shoulder piece so I didn't have a shoulder seam, but I didn't. Then I'm just going to make sure that I have all my notches and marks marked out before I move on. Let's see here. Let's lay out this pattern. Ooh, I'm getting excited. I think this is going to turn out really cute. Now it's time to move over to my machine. I am testing out my brand new Bernina. Well, new to me Bernina. I'm super excited. I found this at a thrift store and I'm super excited because you almost never find Berninas at a thrift store. The stitch length was a little cranky, so I had to mess around with that a little bit here and there just to get it working so that it was the right stitch length. But this machine runs beautifully. So I'm going to go ahead and put the darts in. I'm going to put the back shoulder. I'm going to connect the back two pieces together and get those all prepped. And then I'm going to move on to the front. Now for the front, I have my seam lines to match up with. I really enjoy matching up my seam lines, especially when it's on tight corners like this, because then I know exactly what I patterned and I know exactly what I need to sew. And I'm going to be sewing straight on those stitch lines and there's no guesswork about it. And then I'm just going to sew, and on those corners, I'm going to make sure that I am getting all the fabric as best I can and no puckers. It always takes a little bit of work to do that, and sometimes it comes out better than others. But this one came out really good, I think. So then I'm going to add on the front white bits to the top shoulders of the front bodice. And then finally, I'm going to be sewing the front to the back. So I'm going to sew up the shoulder seams, and then I'm going to sew up those side seams. That way it completes the garment and it'll be ready to iron and try on my half scale. So let's move over to that iron and start pressing. You want to make sure you press even when you're doing a sample like this, because if you don't, your garment's going to kind of look a little puffy and not as exact, and then when you're fitting it, it won't be the way you want it to fit. So let's try her on, pin her together, and I did notice I left the seam allowance on the hem, so she's actually pulling out just a little bit at that bottom. So I'm going to actually take my scissors and just clip into it. That way it releases the tension and it's actually sitting at her waist. But I think it came out really cute and very similar to the rendering. And there we have her. She is now all put together and happy. Now, I do believe she is very similar to the photo. However, this line goes in a little bit more than how we actually drafted it, just a little bit. So if I was actually doing this for real, I would actually probably move my dart out just a little bit to really get that straight up and down line instead of it going in just a little bit. The other thing I would definitely change is I would not have a shoulder seam. I would put these together in one pattern. I just think that would be a little bit more clean and a little bit less fabric up there in the shoulder. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe so that you can see other fun patterning videos, as well as then putting them together so that you can create your own unique pieces of wearable art. I look forward to seeing you in some of my other videos. Happy patterning!